Okay, so before this video starts, look at what I got at, like, I think it was Sainsbury's for like £1.50. I found a Mario candy dispenser thing. Ain't that crazy? Like, I just saw that laying around with a Yoshi one, so I was like, hey, why not? Let me just pick it up. So yeah. Anyway, though. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is SGB618 here, and today I am very sad because I'm sad to say that my favorite variation of the Nintendo 3DS is coming to a close, and that is the regular new Nintendo 3DS that I have over here. Now, this isn't my favorite for just because I have it, it's just because I love the idea of it. Like, you can swap the cover plates around, which I'll show you in a second. You can get different variety of them, and it was just so much fun. And also, if you look at the design of it from here, if you look at the buttons, you can actually see that they are very reminiscent of the SNES buttons, which is really awesome. So yeah, I'm very sad that this console is going. Now, what do I mean by going? Well, I found out by my best friend EXG that Nintendo has stopped making this version of the new 3DS because apparently they were not selling well. For some reason, everyone was more interested in the boring new XL because the new XL has less features on here, and definitely by far less fun features. Like, there's no cover plates on that one. It has a metallic glossy finish. It was too big for some people, and it was just I mean, I don't hate it. I think it's pretty much that. It's the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is there's nothing special about it. It's very great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a 3DS at the end of the day, and it's still fast and everything, but there's nothing special that it does. But yeah, going back to this though, this console is so much fun to use because, like, if you close it up, I've actually personalized my console because I've obviously got a Splatoon cover over there, and I've got a translucent cover so you can see when the stylus comes out, things like that. That's really awesome, but unfortunately, because they haven't been selling very well, they're going to be ending it. So, like, what you would normally do is you would take that off. I've got some random piece of paper in there, 1 second. Yeah, so you would take that off, and then you can, like, mix and match, which is really cool. So I thought that was really awesome. I don't really know why people didn't really enjoy that, but one thing I found that was very stupid, and quite obviously the reason why it didn't sell well, is the fact that Nintendo didn't even sell these region, or like, it was region locks. You can only get it in I believe Japan and Europe. That is literally it, because America did not get it. America only got the XL. So I think that was very silly of them to do that. If they sold it worldwide so that everyone had the ability to get it, I think it would have sold quite well, possibly even more than the XL, because more people that purchased it, I believe, was from the US. So that was very silly in my opinion. What was I gonna say? You can get it in 2 different colors. You can get it in white and black, as you can see there. I got black. It's a normal 3DS. That's pretty much all I can say. Like it has awesome covers and things like that. It's still a 3DS at the end of the day, because you still have, like, your power button. You still have the card slot at the bottom. As you can see, it's all the same. This is not ripped off from anything. This is not like a bootlegged 3DS or whatever. This is a real thing, and it's a shame because I'm one of the only people that have got this model, and everyone around me has got, like, the new one. So it kind of sucks, but it also kind of feels kind of cool that I've got a console that was cancelled, because when people are like, oh, I want to get one of these, you're gonna be like, bro, you can't get one now, they're all done. then they just start raging. I mean, it feels really good, and also I really like this console because it is a mixture of the original and the XL in terms of size, like in your hands, because some people complain that the original, like myself, was very, very small, and indeed it was. And many people were complaining about the XL, that it was way too big. This one is nice and meaty in your hands, not like that, and then like it feels good to hold because it's like medium size in your hands. Like, it's not too small that your hands are all the way up there, and it's not too big that like you find it very hard to wrap your hands around it like that. It's just the perfect size for your hands. And I'm a person with giant hands, as you can see there, and I'm having no trouble playing it. It still has the C stick, as you can see there. I'm just basically listing off things of a normal 3DS. It still has NFC functionality for Amiibo. This console was just so underrated, and it wasn't really given a fair chance against its XL brethren, because its XL counterpart managed to go through like all the parts of the world, but for some reason this model was just stuck in Europe and Asia. Very silly on my part, but, well, not on my part, but on my thought. Yeah, and as you can see here, you know, like the screen resolution and the graphics and all that, as you can see here, it's perfectly fine. I have nothing to complain about here. It's a normal 3DS, that's what I'm trying to say. There is nothing wrong with it. Yes, it is slightly gimmicky, but not gimmicky doesn't always mean bad. So I just don't, the main point of this video is just I really don't understand why it was cancelled, because like, I mean, no, that's the wrong words to say. I know why it was cancelled, I just don't know why people didn't like it, and I just don't know why Nintendo didn't sell this region-wide. It's just really silly to me. Running Pokemon Sun right about now, and if you guys know about the 3DS, you would know that this game came out after, like far after this console came out, and it's running it perfectly fine, because a big problem with the regular 3DS is the fact that if it, most of the time, if it gets a game that was released after 2011, or maybe 2017, like far later, it doesn't really, the quality isn't very top notch. For example, like there's Hyrule Warriors Legends. Like, it's a very good game, and for the most part it works okay on the original, but if you see on YouTube videos and things like that, the enemies just respawn out of nowhere and just simply disappear, instead of like actually like doing the normal graphics that they normally do. But as you can see here, this game is loading up everything crystal clear. That's not even me focusing on the camera, that's that, well, it is focused, but it's very, very clear is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, like I just really have nothing else to say about it. It's just very, very normal. And this console was doing no harm to its family or anything, like the 3DS line of family consoles. So we've just talked about the really good things about the regular model of the new 3DS. This is, of course, this thing is cancelled. You cannot buy this anymore. Maybe you can buy second-hand ones, and I'm definitely not getting rid of mine. But for the most part, you pretty much can't buy this thing anymore. And so that means I can't really say if you should go out and buy it. If it was still going and quote-unquote still alive, I would. This is my favourite variation of the 3DS. You can personalise your console in any way you want. It is literally the perfect size for any hands. Big, small, medium, any type of hands that you have. Because it's like the perfect size for any all-around shaped hands, or size hands rather. It's normal, like it can scan an amiibo and things like that. It can run I was gonna say virtual reality, virtual console games, and normal 3DS games, as you can see there at the back. I've had this console for about 3 years and I have literally had no problem with it, absolutely none. The camera quality is far better than the original because it has less noise, and everything about it is just fine. That is literally it. It is a normal 3DS, and to Nintendo, I'm going to say this directly to them: why did you cancel this console? And that was the wrong question to ask because I already know the reason why. But why did you only make this console region locked? Why did you have to only make this exclusive to Europe and Asia? That is so stupid. So that's kind of salt in the wound to what they did, because they basically wanted to sell well with this, but for some reason they wanted to sell well by making it region locked. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? But anyway guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe for some more content. Comment down below if you have this console, and please comment down your favourite cover plates or the cover plates that you currently own on there. And also, please show your respects, please pay your respects to this console. That species right now is pretty much dead, so why does it sound like I'm trying to make it sound like an animal? Anyway, thank you for watching, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.